Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, hosting Cruz, and guys, the storied career, the legendary career of Canelo Alvarez continues on May 3rd as he begins his journey in the 4-fight contract signed with Ryadh season, Turkey al-Sheikh. 4 fights, ladies and gentlemen. And on May 3rd, he's going to kick things off with William Scull, ladies and gentlemen. Canelo Alvarez will be fighting the 168-pound IBF world champion, Cuban fighter William Scull, who trains and fights out of Canada, but of Cuban descent. He's 23-0, guys, 9 KOs. Not the most popular and biggest name Canelo Alvarez will fight at 168 pounds, but Skull has a title, and if Canelo goes in there and beats Skull, then he'll be undisputed at 168. Undisputed again. What do I think about this fight? William Scull, I've seen some tape. He's not a guy that can knock you out with one punch. He's not a one-punch guy. But he's Cuban, so guess what? He's going to come with some skills. Crafty. Like I said, I've seen some tape. He's not a Landy Lara. He's not a Rigondeaux. But he's very skillful. He's got some skills, excellent punch placements. He comes forward, not a come forward, bang it out, toe to toe type of fighter, but intelligent pressure. Like, he comes forward, but at the same time, he's coming in with something. He's coming in with feints. He's jabbing. He's countering to the body, countering to the head. So he's got some skills. So William Scull is a pretty good fighter, if you ask me, based on what I see in the ring. If you ask me, has he fought the caliber of fighters Canelo Alvarez has fought? No, he has not fought a Floyd Mayweather. He has not fought a Landy Lara, a Miguel Cotto, Sergey Kovalev, Triple G. This is nothing, not to take away anything from Skull, man, because it's never easy to get in a boxing ring and do what these guys do. Fighters. Skull is IBF champion. He's champion for a reason. Who did he beat for the title? No one. No elite name, no elite fighters. But he is the champion. He is 23-0, 9 KOs, so he's doing something right. And he's in there now. He's going to get in there with obviously his biggest and best opponent to date in his career, in his 23-fight career, in future Hall of Famer, arguably #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, undisputed champion, former undisputed champion at 168, champion from 154 all the way up to 175, now looking to become undisputed champion again at 68. If he defeats William Scull, Canelo Alvarez will be undisputed again. Now, this fight, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. I won't say it's the toughest challenge of Canelo Alvarez's career, because Canelo has been in there forever, man. He's been doing this thing since 15 years old, like I said in my past videos. Canelo's seen it all in the ring. He's seen all kinds of styles, fought all kinds of styles, and has beaten all kinds of styles. He's got 66 fights in total and only 2 losses. So he's seen it all, beaten them all, except 2. But yeah, Canelo will go down in the Hall of Fame, like I said, one day. But like I said at the beginning of this video, his storied career continues in this 4-fight contract with Ryadh season, Turkey al-Sheikh. So William Scull is the first opponent. Now in boxing, nothing is guaranteed. You got 4 fights here. Canelo has 4 fights here that he has to looking for the word, that he has to fulfill. And successfully, of course, the goal is to win the fights. Whatever 4 fights that are presented to him. William Scull up first, and then, well, based on what they say, Terence Crawford is up next in September. And based on what I read, Dimitri Bivol is in there as well. So is an option in there as well. It's being talked about as of being part of that contract. That 4 fights, part of those 4 fights for Canelo. But May 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, May 3rd in Ryadh season, Canelo Alvarez will take on William Scull for Scull's IBF super middleweight title. And Canelo, I'm sure we're going to see the best Canelo yet in these 4 fights, because I'm sure Turki Al-Sheikh is going to send him some sharks, some big sharks. William Scull, he's no slouch. He's not I won't say he's a better Biev, super dangerous, but he's undefeated. He's hungry. This is a big opportunity to knock off a future legend in the sport. And like I said, Scull, he can box. He doesn't have that one punch KO, but he can box. He's got respectable power, and he's very crafty. He can be pretty slick in there, if you ask me. I've seen some tapes, and he slips in some left hooks to the body, uppercuts. He can move. So it's going to be an interesting fight. If you ask me, can he beat Canelo? Anything is possible in the boxing ring, but William Scull is going to have to fight harder like never before, because he's going to be tested like never before, harder like never before, and he's fighting, like I said, one of the best fighters in the world, maybe the best fighter, pound for pound. Canelo is complete as it gets. Footwork, balance, defense, offense, body work, feints, whatever you want, Canelo's going to give it to you. And Scull is going to have to deal with that and figure that out. Will he figure it out? If he can, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, May 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull in a unification for Skull's IBF title, and of course for Canelo's side of his unified titles. Winner becomes undisputed at 168. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Holston Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.